Ever notice how, when you're about to make a big decision, whether it's something huge like picking a college, saying yes to a job, deciding whether to stay in a relationship, or even something as small as sending a text, you suddenly go from calm and collected to spiraling through every possible future outcome like your brain just chugged 3 energy drinks? One moment you're thinking, okay, I just need to decide. And 2 minutes later, you're imagining yourself 10 years down the road, broke, miserable, and regretting everything, all because you can't hit send. If that sounds familiar, you're not broken, you're human. And I want to walk you through exactly why this happens and, more importantly, how you can stop it before it steals your energy. Here's the deal. When you face uncertainty, your amygdala, the little almond-shaped alarm system in your brain, lights up like a fire alarm because it treats not knowing what will happen as dangerous. To protect you, your brain tries to run simulations of every possible outcome, almost like playing a video game where it has to check every single path before moving forward. The problem? Life has infinite paths, so instead of finding clarity, you drown in what-ifs. That's why spiraling feels endless, because technically it is. And big decisions hit harder than small ones because of how much unknown they carry. Choosing between chocolate and vanilla ice cream? The regret lasts maybe 10 minutes, tops. Choosing whether to switch schools, move to a new city, or pursue a relationship, your brain screams, this decision defines the rest of your life. Which, spoiler, it doesn't. But your nervous system doesn't know that. Now let's name the patterns. First, catastrophizing, where you imagine the absolute worst outcome, like your whole future collapsing from a single choice. Second, over-researching, where you open 37 Google tabs at 2 a.m. and somehow feel less clear than when you started. Third, decision paralysis, where you think so long about what to do that you decide not to decide, which, ironically, is still a decision. Sound familiar? Good. Because recognizing the pattern is step one to breaking it. So what can you do when spiraling starts? Step one, ground yourself in the present. Right now, your brain is racing into the future, trying to control things it can't, so you have to bring it back. Try the 5-4-3-2-1 method. 5 things you see, 4 you touch, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, 1 you taste. Studies in CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, show grounding actually quiets the amygdala and shifts your nervous system out of fight or flight. Step 2, break the monster down. Instead of asking, should I completely change my life by moving to another city? Ask, what's the first concrete piece I'd need to figure out, like housing or money? Decision science shows that when you chunk things into smaller, specific steps, your brain feels less overwhelmed and way more capable. Step 3. Set boundaries with your thoughts. This sounds weird, but actually schedule your worry. Give yourself 15 minutes to write every fear and what-if on paper, then stop. Research on worry time interventions shows that when you confine spiraling to a set window, your brain respects the boundary and the endless loop weakens. Step 4. Accept imperfection. Most of us spiral because we think we need to find the perfect choice that guarantees zero regret. But the truth is, no decision is perfect, and no future is certain. Psychologists call this building uncertainty tolerance, and it's one of the most powerful skills against anxiety. Think about it. Even if you make the wrong choice, most decisions are reversible, or at least adjustable. You can change majors, leave a job, learn from a relationship. Mistakes don't ruin you, they shape you. And here's the bigger picture. The reason big decisions feel so heavy is because they touch our deepest needs: safety, identity, belonging. But life isn't defined by one yes or no moment. It's shaped by thousands of small adjustments and choices over time. Spiraling tricks you into thinking overthinking equals control, but in reality, it only drains your energy and keeps you stuck. So next time your brain says, if you choose wrong, everything's over, you can remind yourself, life is flexible, and you are adaptable. You don't need a perfect decision, you just need to make the next best step. To make this real, imagine 2 scenarios. In one, you delay for months, overthink every angle, and end up exhausted. In the other, you ground yourself, chunk the problem, limit your worry, and then make a choice, knowing it doesn't have to be perfect. Exactly. And here's one last bonus strategy. Talk it out. Studies show that putting anxious thoughts into words with someone you trust reduces their intensity, almost like naming a monster makes it less scary. So when you feel the spiral coming, don't just keep it in your head. Say it, write it, share it. It's not weakness, it's science. So let's wrap this up. Spiraling before big decisions isn't a sign you're broken, it's a sign your brain is trying too hard to keep you safe. But you've now got tools: ground yourself, break it down, set boundaries, and accept imperfection. And remember, no single choice defines you forever, because life is built on flexibility. So I want to hear from you. What's the biggest decision you've ever spiraled over? Drop it in the comments, because I guarantee you'll find someone who's gone through the same thing. And if this video helped you stop spiraling, hit like, subscribe, and stick around, because next time we're tackling why even choosing a Netflix show can trigger anxiety. Yep, science has an answer for that too.